ever seen a moment where a little on-stage joke almost turned into pure panic? During the El Paso concert, there was a split second where ARMY's hearts practically stopped beating when V tried to carry Jungkook. Hello K-pop lovers! Welcome back to the Taekook Diary channel, the place where we share heartwarming moments and exciting stories about Taehyung and Jungkook that always make ARMY smile. That night in El Paso, the energy inside the stadium was truly unbelievable. The roaring cheers of ARMYs echoed in every corner, welcoming the BTS members who gave it their absolute all. As always, the stage isn't just a place for them to sing, but also a playground for them to have fun. Amidst the beautiful blinking ocean of ARMY bombs, the audience's eyes were constantly drawn to the sweet interactions between the members. Of course, Taehyung and Jungkook never failed to steal all of our attention. Both of them looked so energetic, running around and teasing each other between songs. You know how it is, right? Whenever these two get close to each other, some mischievous antics are bound to happen. The ARMYs in the front row already had their cameras ready, as if they knew an iconic moment was about to unfold. The atmosphere, initially filled with passionate singing, slowly turned into curious cheers when Taehyung suddenly approached Jungkook with a playful look in his eyes. What exactly was V planning to do there? While an upbeat song was playing, Jungkook was completely focused on greeting the fans on the right side of the stage. He waved his hand with a wide smile, melting the heart of anyone looking at him. But, he had absolutely no idea that Taehyung was sneaking up right behind him. Taehyung is well known for his playful nature that always strikes at the most unexpected times. With his signature boxy smile, V gestured to the audience to keep quiet and not spoil his secret plan. Naturally, ARMYs immediately went hysterical seeing V's mischievous face displayed on the giant screen. They started screaming, a mix of feeling endeared and curious about what would happen next. Once the distance between them was practically zero, Taehyung suddenly wrapped his arms around Jungkook's shoulders from behind. Startled, Jungkook immediately burst out laughing the moment he realized who the culprit was. This spontaneous interaction made the whole stadium cheer loudly. However, Taehyung's surprise wasn't over just yet. Instead of just a simple hug, Taehyung apparently had another, much more reckless idea in mind. Without any clear warning, V suddenly leaned down a bit and attempted to lift Jungkook's entire body onto his back. Yes, you heard that right, Taehyung tried to piggyback Jungkook, who has a very athletic and muscular physique. Usually, it's Jungkook who carries his older members around. Seeing V's sudden move, Jungkook was naturally shocked out of his mind. He quickly tried to balance his body so he wouldn't fall backward. Jungkook's hand swiftly grabbed onto Taehyung's shoulders tightly while he let out a loud laugh. The ARMYs witnessing this rare occurrence immediately screamed even louder. The sight of Taehyung carrying Jungkook was truly a sweet yet hilarious scene. V seemed to be putting all his strength into lifting his younger brother. However, right in the middle of the audience's joyful cheers, a tiny, heart-stopping incident began to unfold on the El Paso stage. Carrying Jungkook's not-so-light body weight while constantly moving around the stage is definitely not an easy task. After only taking a few steps while carrying Jungkook, Taehyung's legs suddenly looked a bit wobbly. Whether it was because the stage floor was a little slippery from sweat, or simply because V's footing wasn't quite right, he completely lost his balance. In a fraction of a second, Taehyung's body could be seen leaning backward, almost falling to the ground along with Jungkook who was still clinging onto his back. The stadium atmosphere, which was just filled with laughter and fond cheers, instantly turned into screams of panic. ARMYs all across El Paso collectively held their breath. The whole thing happened incredibly fast, but it felt like slow motion for the audience watching it live. Were they both going to crash down hard onto the solid stage floor? Everyone's hearts were beating so fast, anxiously waiting to see what would happen to our two beloved members. But luckily, we are talking about Taehyung and Jungkook here, two members who possess unbelievably fast reflexes. The moment he realized Taehyung's body was starting to lose its balance, Jungkook didn't just stay still. Instead of panicking, Jungkook swiftly lowered his own feet to the stage floor to support his own body weight. With his impressively strong muscles, Jungkook managed to stabilize both of their positions in the blink of an eye. Meanwhile, Taehyung also quickly adjusted his footing so he wouldn't slip any further. Thanks to their great teamwork and razor-sharp instincts, the two of them successfully avoided a dangerous fall. They stood back up straight, completely safe and sound. A huge sigh of relief could immediately be heard from the front rows of the audience. The hysterical, panicked screams slowly faded away, replaced by the relieved cheers of ARMYs. However, what made this moment even more special was Taekook's unexpected reaction right after the brief incident. After almost taking a tumble, you might think they would feel embarrassed or overly shocked. But, your guess is wrong. Instead of being awkward, Taehyung and Jungkook immediately looked at each other and burst into loud laughter. Taehyung was seen laughing widely while holding his chest, as if laughing at his own silly idea that almost ended in disaster. Meanwhile, Jungkook playfully punched V's shoulder while showing off his signature bunny smile, as if saying, "Hyung, you almost got us hurt." This sweet interaction instantly wiped away all the worries in ARMY's hearts. Seeing their idols laughing happily without a single scratch, the stadium atmosphere heated up again with joyful cheers. This moment truly proves how incredibly strong the bond between them is. Even in an unexpected situation that was bordering on dangerous, they managed to turn it into a fun memory. Their laughter is genuinely contagious and made everyone in the stadium feel equally as happy. This brief moment on the El Paso stage quickly went viral across various social media platforms. Countless ARMYs reposted those thrilling seconds from all sorts of different camera angles. Some focused on V's panicked expression, while others were simply amazed by Jungkook's lightning-fast reflexes. But there is one thing that everyone completely agreed on: Taekook's friendship is truly that beautiful. They can always rely on each other in any situation, even when they are busy performing on a chaotic stage. This incident reminds us that a genuine friendship doesn't always run smoothly without obstacles. Sometimes there are wobbly moments where you almost fall, but as long as you have a best friend ready to hold and support you, everything will be just fine. That is the true charm of Taehyung and Jungkook that always makes us fall in love over and over again. They don't need to fake their closeness, because natural interactions like this are exactly what stick closest to every ARMY's heart. So, there you have it, the thrilling yet sweet story from the El Paso concert that we definitely won't be forgetting anytime soon. What was your own reaction when you first saw the video of Taehyung almost falling while giving Jungkook a piggyback ride? Did you panic alongside everyone else, hold your breath for a second, or did you just burst out laughing seeing their random antics? Go ahead and share your honest thoughts in the comments section below. Let's have a fun chat down there. Thank you so much for accompanying Taekook Diary until the very end. If you enjoyed this heartwarming story and fun moments like this, don't forget to click that like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell. Share this video with your ARMY group chats too so they can smile along with us. See you again in the next Taekook video, which will definitely be just as exciting to discuss. Keep supporting our favorites, always take care of your health wherever you are, and Borahi everyone.